On any given day, you can catch Frank Betts and his wife Jamie playing cribbage.
30.
Go.
She usually wins, but the round Jamie just won with the Veterans Administration is far from a game.
I was not going to take no for an answer.
That's because Frank is still fighting a war the U.S. government started him on over 50 years ago, Vietnam. 1963, at 20 years old, he joined the Navy. Then came 6 months in country.
I was the loader. A 40 millimeter is, about that long altogether, about a big around.
He worked a transport ship. He took troops and supplies to shore and brought back soldiers, some blown to bits. Frank writes about one memory, a soldier so badly injured he begged Frank to kill him. It's the kind of stuff you don't forget.
I have had a lot of nightmares.
In time, he tucked away his military pictures, cut a new life for himself in Montana's forests. But Frank and his family know the memories still echo.
I don't like to go to baseball games, football games. I don't like to go to basketball games. I don't like to where there's a lot of people.
It's a constant unknown. You cannot scare him. So when we go to bed at night, I don't know if he's going to hold me down and say, get down, or start wandering around.
Jamie started tracking every call to the VA for help and documented life with Frank.
She'd tell me the next morning that I had a problem last night. Things happened. I sat up in bed. I put my hand on. I told her to get down. I told her to get on the other side.
His sons wrote about growing up with a dad who startled so easily they were warned to never wake him except from the foot of the bed or the door. And then his counselor diagnosed it. PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Turns out Frank isn't alone. We went to the VA for the most recent study. It's this one, the National Vietnam Veterans Readjustment Study. It's 644 pages long and 35 years old. The conclusion? 15% of Vietnam vets were diagnosed with PTSD in the late 1980s. 30 out of every 100 experienced symptoms at one point in their life.
In the end, I saw him struggling, and the more stuff I found in stress with him, the more I felt that I needed to step up. And after every counseling session, his nightmares would increase. And then any talk of war, his nightmares would get worse, or he had flashbacks, his hypervigilance.
But Jamie will tell you, getting help isn't easy. She started in June.
It's been a struggle. I kept getting, I need this paper, I need this person. Oh, I'm not the person, call this person. Send this paper in. Oh, we misfiled this paper, please send it in again.
Now, 5 months later, an answer. The VA says he's 30% disabled. That means he gets about $400 a month. But the VA's third-party provider isn't paying his counselor.
I feel that they owe us a certain amount of anything for our own dignity.
Now, decades later, Frank and Jamie sit in a quiet house in a Montana forest. She'll win cribbage tonight, like usual, and Frank will wonder again if Vietnam will come back to him in his sleep. Cyndy, NBC, Montana.